Alright, so Wild World by Cat Stevens. This is off For the Tillerman, way back in 1970, and just such a great song. I always really loved this song, and it's just as relevant today, I think, as it was back in 1970 when he released it. It's all the crazy stuff going on in the world. Anyways, let's get into it. There's not that much to this song, but it is a really cool chord progression, and there's certain licks and strumming feel type things that you sort of have to get down to make it sound decent. So anyways, we're going to start. I'll just go over the chords quickly. There's an A minor, and it starts with that A minor over an E bass. So it's that, and then you've got a D with an F sharp in the bass with a thumb over F sharp, and a G. And I play the G that way. Don't play that B note there. Just kind of mute that A string out with my third finger and get the high G with my little finger. And then we got a C, full C, full four finger C. And then we've got an F. We've got a D minor. And I like to play that D minor in this song with my little finger there on the second string. And then we've got an E7. And that's pretty well it for the chords. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Okay, so we're going to start, it's the whole strumming of it is like, it's low, low, high kind of a feel, right? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and we just go through that chord progression. So we've got the A minor over the E to start with. You can clearly hear that on the recording. F, D minor, and then E7, and then he's got this lick. So we're kind of upstroking that G string as we downstroke on the low E, and hammer on, ending up with an upstroke on that B. String, right? And then we just repeat. Okay, and a lot of times you'll see guys when they get to the C, that they play C major 7, and you can do that. He doesn't do that on the recording or any of the live versions, because really that the C major 7 note is that open B, right? And he sings that, so it's like he's singing that, right? But the chord actually contains that C note. Okay, it's just a little thing, but I mean, that does sound good, but technically he's playing the full C there, okay? So okay, and then the last time, instead of going, he's gonna go. So E7 to G, okay? And it's important to play the G this way because now we're going to do this lick. Okay? Such a cool lick. It's a great turnaround of this song. Really, really strong. So it starts with an open D, open G, and we just play those two strings for that whole lick, and it's just down on the D, up on the G, right? So it's, well, because we've got that, we've got to do this with our little finger, so it's, so let me see that, yeah, there. So it's little finger and then middle finger. Right? Okay, so might be a little tricky if you're, newish to guitar. But the only real way to get that is to go down, up, right? And then we've got the chorus. And we've got that lick there, right? So C, G, F. And then we've got, we're just going down the C major scale there, right? And the way I like to do it is I go, so first finger, B1, open, G2, open, D3, D2, D open. I go middle finger there, first finger, open. So first finger for the first two, and second finger on that last C note on A3. And then, just since your third finger is just kind of hanging there, we can get right back into the G chord, right? So. And we've got that lick, right? Which is just real easy. And those are all downstrokes, okay? I mean, you can do upstrokes if you want, but I think you'll find it easier with downstrokes. Okay, so that whole chorus, a little slower. Okay, and if you've got two guitars and you're playing this, there is another guitar that's going. Just playing the harmonies, just up one string. So instead of going, you're going. Okay, so you can throw that in there too. And that's really about it for this song, except there's one little lick coming out of the chorus. Okay, so we've got. Okay, so the chords there are D minor, E7, and if you don't want to play this lick, that's what you do there. Right, D minor, E7. But there's this lick where he goes an arpeggio, and it's the D minor, but instead of holding that F note, it's just open E, and then E7. Okay, and this is one of the reasons I like to use my little finger in this one, on the D minor, because when you go to the E7, you don't have to move it. You're just moving those two from there to there, right? You know, the less movement when you're playing guitar, the better, right? The simpler you can make it, the more likely the chances are you're going to be able to pull it off, right? Okay, so. We're back into the verse. Okay, and that's all there is to this one. Not much to it. It's more of a feel thing. It reminds me a lot of, I did a lesson on Heart of Gold. I'll probably put an annotation. Where does that annotation go? Up there somewhere. Yeah, to that one. Because they're kind of similar, because they're real feel type songs, right? Okay, alright, that's it for this one. I hope you get something out of it. I hope you enjoy playing it. It's a classic. And yeah, we'll talk to you next time.